What's up, everybody? It's your man, KJ the Great, dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. But first, I want to say, I hope and pray everything is great your way. Now, let's get to it. So, all right, you guys, I'm doing this video for a very, very specific reason. I wasn't really thinking about doing anything on it, but we're going to talk about Jake, the problem child, Paul, versus Tommy TNT Fury. Jake Paul, 6 wins, no losses, no draws, 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Tommy Fury, 8 wins, no losses, no draws, 4 wins coming by way of knockout. They are slated to go into a fight in Saudi Arabia the 26th of this month. And the trash talk has been everything you can ask for, back and forth. They did a face-off recently where they got in the ring, little scuffle. You seen Derek Ward, Chisora egging it on a little bit, you know. It's kind of one of those things where people are excited to finally see Jake Paul fight a boxer, not like a top-level boxer like Canelo or something like that, but just a boxer, somebody who is an actual boxer, because boxing and MMA is not one and the same. Let me say that again. Boxing and MMA is not one and the same. You know, I know some people who said that and they're out of their dang minds. You know, but it's not to say Tommy Fury is miles ahead or above Jake Paul. They're both novice. You know, both less than 10 wins. You know, Jake Paul, he's fought basketball player, 3 MMA fighters, and another YouTube fighter. Tommy Fury, his opponents have like a combined record of like 10 and 200 or 10 and 180 or something like that. So neither one of these guys have fought anybody outside of where they should be fighting right now. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys and just kind of elaborate on this because some people, they don't understand why, and I'm going to tell why of these reasons. But the WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman, has stated that if Jake Paul beats Tommy Fury, that he will be ranked as a cruiserweight. World ranking as a cruiserweight after only 6 fights, with 1 fight against a boxer. That right there has the boxing world upside down and on its head right now. I know a lot of people in the boxing world are saying, you know, Jake Paul, he's the real deal. He's taking it serious. That's perfectly fine. I don't negate that. I know a lot of people are saying like Tommy Fury, he's kind of riding the coattail of that last name. And, you know, he's pretty much more of a pretty boy than he is a boxer, kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And that's fine. I don't negate that because I haven't seen him fight anybody that was, you know, even up to where he's at. But the reason a lot of people are giving a lot of backlash towards this deal with Jake Paul is because he's only had 6 fights. And you've got other boxers, professional, who have had, you know, maybe around the same amount of fights or more fights, and they do not have any rankings. Tell you why. Jake Paul, he is a big draw. Maybe not a lot of traditional fight fans are what he's drawing, but he's still a big draw. Reported that he made around $41 million in 1 year off of boxing. That's a lot. That's a lot. There are a lot of other boxers who hadn't made that in their careers, probably. But Jake Paul, he does bring a good crowd. He does, you know, he can sell a fight. He's started MVP promotions. We've seen what he can do as a promoter. If you go back and watch Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano at Madison Square Garden, DAZN, Eddie Hearn, and Jake Paul, the MVP Promotions, they put on a hell of a fight. And it was fight of the year, hands down. I pegged it as fight of the year 5 seconds after it was over. And I give Jake Paul his credit as a promoter. Now, you win this fight with Tommy Fury, I do give you credit as a boxer. I cannot give you credit for beating former world champion MMA fighters. Why? Because they do not spend their lives dedicated to the sport of boxing. It's not one and the same. You cannot expect to have a lot of credit from beating a basketball player just because he was a standout athlete, but way, way, way beyond his prime. Knocking Nate Robinson out, it was a knockout, and it was official, but you don't get credit for it. He was like half your size. Hell, Nate Robinson is shorter than me, and I'm 5'10". He's still shorter than me. But that's beside the point. Main number one point is Jake Paul will win this fight. And I'm going to tell you guys, the only way Tommy Fury will win this fight is if he somehow knocks Jake Paul out between rounds 6, 7, or 8. He has to knock Jake Paul out to win. That's simple. I don't believe that Tommy Fury is going to get a decision, split or unanimous, in this fight. The worst thing I could think could happen would be, of course, obviously him losing, but taking a draw. That's the only thing, the best thing I could see if he doesn't knock him out. Jake Paul has to be knocked out in order for Tommy Fury to win this fight. Jake Paul can come in and literally, with where he's at right now and his gas tank and how sloppy he gets in the later rounds, don't have a lot of success, but then, have just a little bit and still get a split decision. That's my opinion. I just believe that Tommy Fury, he should win this fight. He should be able to outbox Jake Paul. I see there's a difference just a slight difference in discipline. Jake Paul, he's getting there, but he's not fully disciplined like he should be. Go back and watch his last fight. He was sluggish. His gas tank was gone. His hands were down. He wasn't as disciplined. But I believe Jake Paul will win this fight by split decision, unanimous decision. He may even knock out Tommy Fury. That's what some people are saying, but I won't say that. I'm not going to rule it out either because it's boxing. All it takes is one punch. But I am going to say he will win this fight. Tommy Fury has to knock out Jake Paul. That's simple. Between rounds 1 and 8, he has to knock him out in order for him to get a win in this fight. But that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at All Sports Media TV. Follow me on my other Instagram at KJ_the_Great09. Make sure you like and share these videos, man. That's all I got. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. Appreciate you guys. Love engaging with you. Peace.